Hey, Aaron.
Hey, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing today?
Good. How about you?
All right, all right, all right. I can't even see you. Hold on for a minute.
Because my camera's not on.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's why you can't see me.
That ain't right, yo. That ain't right.
no,
That's all I was gonna
I was
talk.
work.
Well, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was just got finished working not so long ago. So then I was just sitting here. And I was like, oh shoot, it's not 7 o'clock. So I'm not like completely dressed. So that's what my thing is.
Well, okay, I see. Well, don't worry. I'm sitting here on my phone, as you can see. Something's wrong with my computer for some reason, and I got to do it by phone today, man. Because some reason my computer, the Wi-Fi is going on and off and on and off and on. I'm like, yo, but I can still run the show, baby. I can still
Make
make
it
this
do what it
happen.
do.
You know what I mean? So I want to say what's up to everybody. What's up, Don? How you doing, bro? Hold on, I can't hear you. Let me see. Can you unmute yourself, bro?
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, how you doing, man? How's everything?
No complaints, man. Just trying to maintain,
All right, cool,
usual.
cool. I'm over here holding my phone, man.
Where,
Yeah,
where you drawing at, man? Ain't working?
man, my stand. I can't use my stand right now because my Wi-Fi ain't working, and I got to put something else on it and mount this joint.
Your
So
Wi-Fi ain't working. What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, it just stopped working, man.
Technology, right?
Technology or anger. Somebody
Somebody threw an
somebody
EMP
pressed the
in your
button
house or
because they
something, man.
mad. Somebody
Somebody,
pressed the button because they mad at nigga. Yo, you don't know these days, bro.
you ain't signed somebody permits. And they threw an EMP in your house.
It's all good. It's all good. But you know what? Today I'm gonna tell you what today's topic is. Today's topic is the art of grilling. Now I'm
Mm,
a grill fan, yo. I love grilling. I love grilling. I used to grill every before I got sick. I used to grill almost every weekend, even when people weren't coming. I ain't call them. You know what?
y'all told me the art. Y'all taught me the art of grilling, man. No matter
That's
what season. No matter what season.
it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's a you know what it is. Grown men getting to play with fire. That's all it is.
Oh man, that's
Grown
hilarious.
men, grown men playing with fire, standing around, maybe having a drink, talk some more, play with the fire some more, see how the food cooking, talk about the fire, sit around.
The first thing you ask somebody what kind of coals they're using, that's
You
the
know
first
what
thing
I'm
you
saying?
ask somebody.
Oh, how about this? What kind of grill you using? That's the first thing you really ask somebody. Yeah, you want
Yeah.
to come over? We grilling. What kind of grill you got a charcoal? No, 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 no. I'm a charcoal man. I can't play with no. It's either charcoal or wood. It can't be no just. You might as well be in the house if you're gonna just turn on the oven.
Propane, you're gonna use propane, you might as well be in the crib.
That's an oven. You just got an oven outside. It don't taste no different.
Mm-mm.
You know
Mm-mm.
what I mean? So a lot of people be sleeping on the art of grilling because it really is an art. You gotta learn how to do the fire. You gotta learn what's too hot. You gotta learn when is a good time to put the food on. You know what I mean? There's a lot to it. It's not just, oh, let's just burn up the I see people, I've tasted some really flavorful barbecue mixed in with lighter fluid.
Yes, and I was guilty of that learning how to grill.
I
Yes.
ate lot of lighter fluid, especially when I was young, because most of them dudes, they couldn't wait to flame it up. Just like
That's
Eddie
what some
Murphy
people,
said.
yeah,
Now that's the fire.
yeah, man, and then what happened, what it turns is you put the food on too soon, and now you still got lighter fluid on a charcoal.
That's
You gotta
right.
burn,
You
you
didn't
gotta
burn it
burn
off.
off.
You gotta burn it off. Whole house, whole all your food tastes like a hint of lighter fluid in it. You know what I'm saying? And and
Hmm.
I even I had to learn how to do that the right way because I wasn't raised to do it the right way. I'll tell you that. You know, when I was living in the country, unfortunately, we did no barbecuing in the country. when I was living out in Hershey. None. There was no grill. There was nothing. There was no place to go and barbecue. We didn't have barbecue in the country at that. And I'm in the country. We burn fires every day. Like we would go out and burn trash every day, but we had no barbecue grill. Isn't that sad?
No, not really. I lived in Greensboro, North Carolina for 13 years and only grilled once. And that was the worst experience of my life.
Greensboro, North Carolina, only grilled once.
And that was the worst experience of my life.
Oh, was that your mama? Oh my God, yeah. That would, yeah. I can't imagine that.
The worst.
What y'all have? What y'all have to eat?
She went and got a feast.
Oh, she just said,
I'm grilling. We gonna grill. Everybody outside in their backyard grilling. We gonna grill today.
Oh Lord have mercy.
She went and did the chicken. She went and got burgers, hot dogs. We had all this shit in our freezer.
Dang.
And after she put the first load of burgers on, and I bit into it, it smelled beautiful. I bit into it, it tasted like death. That's what it tasted like.
Well, it tastes like fire and chemicals.
It tasted like my throat was on fire, yo. Like I couldn't get it. And you know, when I was that age, I suffered from really bad bronchitis. So my throat was always on fire. And then you add the chemical of that flame it to it. I was drinking everything I could get my hand on, man. It was horrible.
That's real funny, man.
First best barbecue I ever been to was either you or Andre, one of the two.
It was me.
You introduced me to the mustard trick.
Oh, okay. Okay. Marinade, mustard marination.
I've seen it before, but I've never tasted it. And when you actually did it and I tasted it, oh man.
It made a big difference, didn't it? Didn't it make a big difference?
Yes.
You thought it was good before the mustard.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you put the mustard on there, yeah, man. Let it soak overnight. Throw that thing on there, baby.
Here's the thing about it. You sitting there like mustard. That's what I said. I said mustard.
Didn't make no sense, did it?
Nope.
They made no sense because mustard, is a very distinct flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It don't taste like it should be in any barbecue, but it's almost a requirement, yo.
Yes.
It's a standard requirement for good barbecue. A lot of people don't know this, you know what I mean? But we giving out secrets, man. It ain't real secret because they do this on Food Network and all the other grilling.
All the time. Yes.
So it's not a real secret, At one time, it was just only I knew for a long time.
See, I always wanted to try it, but I was just scared. Like, nah, man, them white folks doing that shit. They ain't got no taste buds. That's their barbecue sauce. Mustard.
Well, no. You know what? It ain't all white folks. Don't give that to white folks.
No. I'm saying though, like what happened was I was watching the Food Network. This is years ago, and it was an old white dude. He's very famous down south. Very famous.
Yeah.
World renowned. Like a lot of chefs go to him for their barbecue sauce for their restaurants. He only does that. He only does that for chefs. Nobody else. No restaurants can buy his recipe. Nobody else can buy his recipes.
Okay.
They pay him a lot of money, and he just sends the stuff. So he was on Food Network, and he gave it was a woman that was interviewing him. He gave her a tip. He said, "Look, try mustard. This pit mustard." He said, "This marinate your chicken in mustard." He said, "If you don't know how to make barbecue sauce, just marinate in mustard, and you will taste a big difference. A big difference."
The difference is crazy. The difference is crazy, man.
Yes. The meat is taking everything. Every.
Did he use mustard and regular seasonings?
No, he just did mustard. All he did, he just told her mustard.
Mustard is a great cheat because it's already seasoned. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of stuff already in it.
Yeah.
Like
So you really can get away with just rubbing mustard on it. Like that's a little trick. If you don't have time for marination and all that kind of stuff, you can get away with just throwing mustard and putting it right on the grill from there, yo.
Yep.
Now, do you use this yellow mustard or the brown?
Regular
brown?
yellow mustard.
Yellow mustard, brown
yep.
mustard, whatever. If you like, whatever
You like
mustard
spicy
you
mustard,
like.
spicy brown mustard. If you like all that, go with that. But any way you see it, as long as it's mustard.
And check this out. After it's done cooking, right? After it's done cooking, and you got it to where you want it. It looks good. Then and it's nice and brown. That's when you put the barbecue sauce on.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that the mustard gotta burn off first. Some people get scared. They see the mustard burning, and because it turns the skin so brown. People get scared and thinking that their food is burning, and it's not.
Nah, then you just throw the barbecue sauce on and do a few flips. You know what I'm saying? I usually like throw barbecue sauce on, then I flip it. You know what I'm saying? After it's done cooking, because if you throw it on, a lot of people make this mistake. Like they'll throw food on a grill, right? And then they'll put barbecue on it, and then they'll close the lid. And ain't nothing gonna happen. And then they open the lid, they wonder why the food don't look like it got barbecue on it. That's because all the barbecue was cooked off from the meat cooking. The meat cooking, when the meat cooks,
all the barbecue sauce is on the charcoal.
Yeah, it releases it releases water. You know, right? The water and oil. So all the barbecue sauce that you put, the sauce that you put on, it runs off. You know what I mean? That's why you open it up and it just look like regular chicken. You ain't nothing happened to it because all the sauce ran off. You know what I'm saying? So if you put the barbecue sauce on too soon, like let's say you get it brown and you turn it to the other side, right? But the meat ain't cooked well yet. Meat ain't like mostly cooked yet. If you put barbecue sauce on it too soon, then it'll just burn from all the heat. Because you gotta remember, barbecue sauce has a lot of sugar in it. So if you put it in there too soon, it's gonna actually burn. The sugar's gonna burn. It's gonna caramelize, then it's gonna burn. See what I'm saying? So it's best to wait. Cook your food first, and then, like, you know, you can cook it on one side, flip it, let that other side cook. But when it's done cooking, when you're pretty much done cooking, because it only takes one flip, right? So when you're close to almost done cooking, that's when you put the barbecue sauce on, and then you close it back, and that barbecue sauce will cling to the cooked side. For some reason, it clings to that more than it'll cling to anything else. So it'll cling to that, and then when you open it up, you gotta wipe it again and flip it, and then wipe that side because that side is brown now. So that's what I do, and I'll do that like 3 or 4 times, 3 to 6 times. I'll wipe the barbecue sauce on, and then it'll come out like that's how my shit tastes good, man. Cause you know what it is? It's patience and due diligence. You just gotta follow through. You can't play with the food. You can't be like, you're gonna do it when I want you to do it. No. You gotta listen to the food. You gotta listen to the fire. You gotta listen, and you gotta listen to your nose. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta have a great supporting cast too, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's a good supporting cast. You know what I'm saying? Will definitely help you out too as well, because they'll bring the stuff what you need.
Yeah. Oh, for a barbecue altogether? You talking about for the whole barbecue? Yeah. You need somebody to, you know what I mean? I don't believe that the guy doing the barbecue has to make the potato salad and all that other. No. If you bought and grilled the meat, you did a lot already.
The heat just from the meat alone, yeah.
You gotta bring, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bring that.
Because the person who's barbecuing smells like that for the rest of the day. That's
right. So you gotta bring some. You gotta have other people bring the side dishes, man. You know, when I was barbecue for myself and it was just me, I didn't have potato salad and all that shit there. I would just take some vegetables and roast them on a grill.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you take some olive oil, some garlic, some salt.
Mhm.
That's all you really need. And pour a little bit of olive oil on the veggies. Don't douse them.
Right.
Just pour some so they're covered. You just want the outside of them covered. You don't want to be all inside of them. So you just do that. Mix them up, and throw them on a cast iron plate. Throw it on the grill. Shut that sucker. Let me tell you something, man. I had some great barbecue by myself, man. I used to people used to wonder why I be outside just sitting. I was like, shit, I'm having a great dinner, dog. I'm having a great ambiance. I get to sit outside. Now, where I live, there's a bunch of junkies walking around. So you get to see junkie entertainment. You get to, like, God bless you, I love you, I wish you were well, but you ain't, and you doing what you doing. So, yeah, here we go. It's like watching TV. I wonder what this one's going to do. You know what I'm saying? And then you just, keep grilling. They don't bother you. They just try and do their thing, man. That's what people don't understand about the hood. You're like, it's not as dangerous as they make it out on television. Everybody ain't dying on every fucking corner. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't running around shooting. Everybody ain't trying to kill or get over. Most of the time, people just want to enjoy their little life in the hood, their little life outside, grilling and whatever. You don't have to. The hood is not as dangerous as it's made out to be. It's only as dangerous as you're willing to participate in the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't participate in the bullshit. Everybody see me, they say hi, I say hi back, they keep it moving, I'm happy. That's how you're supposed to be. That's the neighborly. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I grill in the hood. And I have good time, yeah. Good time. So what's y'all grilling experiences like? Andre, I can't hear you, bro. You gotta turn your mic on.
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yo.
There you go. You hear me now?
I hear you now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I remember when me and Aaron was just grilled way back in the day. I remember we used to we used to grill with people a lot of times. The food would taste like it had metal in it. And I couldn't figure that out why I had that taste of metal. Then finally read the instructions when I got myself a new big grill when I was over there back on Franklin Street. And it said, huh?
Andre taught me this little trick.
Yeah. You're supposed to like preheat your joint, then you're supposed to season your grill. So what you do is you have the charcoals in, you hook it up, and then about an hour or 2 hours, then you're supposed to put some like chicken grease, bacon grease on a lid, like when you lift up on the crates and stuff, and then let it cook for like about another like hour or two. And that gets your grill seasoned inside. So then you will never have that metal taste no more.
Yeah, you want that high heat.
Need with the high heat, you know what I mean? And then, food tastes so much better. And then I remember one time it's when Aaron was living with me. One time we had some what was it? Turkey drumsticks. And I remember we was like, you know what? We're gonna wrap this joint up. Me and him used to always experiment at the house. We used to grill. Yeah. I was like, wrap them up in some tinfoil and see how it worked. And we put them joints in there and season that joint up with some butter. I forgot some garlic, all the seasoning. And then we would just turn it and flip it every so often. Man, we took them joints out, man, and ate them joints. It was like the best turkey drumstick we ever had, man. So then it was like, you know what?
You never lied.
Yeah, because then I said, you know what? Let's put the ribs in some tinfoil too. So we started putting a lot of stuff in tinfoil, the steaks, the ribs, and you know what? Then really everything was way better, way better. And plus, being that all the juices didn't drip inside on the top of the coals, you know what I mean? You could eat it 2 or 3 days later and still cut like butter. But if you don't put the tinfoil and stuff on it and just put it right on the grill, let it cook the whole time, all those juices drop on the coals. So that's why people say, eat it the next day, your food be like a brick. That's why, because you done took all the juices out of it.
All
So
the dudes
ain't none of that in it.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's when we learned that trick, and that was hot, yo. That was hot. And I remember then, but when you do it, like a lot of things we learned over the years, like the one thing now, man, I learned something from Aaron was I put the apple cider vinegar on my steaks and ribs. Then I put the brown sugar, and then I put my
Don't give away
seasonings on
all our secrets. Don't give away all our secrets now.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go, yo. It was funny because when I was with Sherry, and then when I was with Katie and her son, I told them about how to do this stuff, and Katie's son Chris, and Sherry's son Chris, how to do it. He's like, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. And I was like, and then they cook like that all the time. Tyler tells me still, Katie's son, like, yo, man, I still be cooking like that. The steak is just so good. I was like, yeah, man, we try to show you what to do. And Chris, Sherry's son, he's like, yo, that Joe's on the hook. Because I remember when I first did it for him, they like their stuff like medium rare. Like, I can't do that. I like my stuff well done. So it was funny. His wife was pregnant at the time, Chris. And she's like, you know what? I don't really eat steak like that. But I'll tell you what, this is the best steak I ever had. She's like, I ate like almost half a steak already. It was so good. Yeah.
So it is, because it just gives, I'm telling you, the smell, just the smell alone.
Yeah.
Man.
It was off the hook. Dang. Off the hook. And then it had like a little bit of fat on it too. Man, that was it. The one steak we had a little bit of fat on it. The rest of them was just regular. Yo, them Jones was banging. Like, I hooked that joint up, yo. And I've been learning some new seasonings, some new topics, but yo, that 10 full be off the hook, man. Yo, they just be keeping all this stuff in there. I just flip it. But I don't know how people eat them steaks that are like medium rare. And I'm like, hell.
I like to medium. I like to medium or medium rare too. That ain't that bad. It tastes good. I don't like it when you can see the actual animal, like.
I can't do the blood.
I don't like it when it looked like the animal could still be alive and it would look like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people put it on there like 3 seconds, like 30 seconds, take it up the grill.
Like, be having that 2-minute rule. They be like, I ain't not on no real steak, yo. Not on no nice big thick strong. You know what I'm saying? 2 minutes? That shit? No. I understand it because it does. I have tasted it. I have tried it, but I'm like, I just feel. I know there ain't no real health issue, but I feel like there is.
I was like, there might be some tapeworms up in that joint. I was like, I want my stuff well done. I ain't playing, yo. I want it well done. I ain't doing no tape.
Well, they bred all that stuff out of this. I know they bred all that stuff out of the pork. Like they bred pork now, so it ain't salty and it don't get worms.
Yeah.
The pork we eat.
What?
Now, if you go overseas and eat that pork, I suggest you need that shit all the way done, well done, past done. You need it marinated done.
Put them and all that crazy stuff in their meat. You know what I mean? Their stuff is all natural. You know what I mean? It was sick. Yeah, but I can't. And so that was that. But I'll tell you what, I remember when I was in with you, Bub, that charcoal chimney joint. I forgot what you call it. Yo, when you put your charcoal in that joint and then you just put paper underneath of it and light it up. Greatest thing. You don't need the lighter fluid no more because some people do.
No more lighter fluid necessary, baby.
No more lighter fluid. Yeah, and then I like that. Aaron had a funnel one, and then I got a big round one, and that round was all good.
Yo, the grill you had at Franklin Street was off the chain.
Oh yeah, I had the side joint, the smoker joint. Yo, that's when they first came out, bro. I got that joint. That was a big boy. You used to put
the Applewood in that joint.
The apple chips in that joint. Yeah, man, chips and everything, yo.
Oh yeah.
I remember. I forget what was going on, but you was like, I'm grilling today. It was a straight snowstorm outside. It was me,
Yeah.
Uncle Andre and Ira. We went and we actually grilled. I held the umbrella to make sure no snow couldn't go.
Yeah,
While
like
he
the
was
umbrella, I
on
had my
the
chimney, I had
grill.
my grill umbrella.
Yeah, one
Well,
of
that
those
shit
beach
be fun
joints.
though,
Yeah.
man. You know, what make it most fun is like the end of it when you finally eating.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And you just chilling, and you know,
Yeah, I
'cause
remember that time we went out there.
fire going in,
Yeah.
let that work. Because you're usually on your feet checking, and you get to sit a little bit, then
Mm-hmm.
you gotta get back up and check again and sit a little. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And,
right. Hey,
yeah. So
Irene.
Hi, how is everyone?
yeah, I
Hello.
Good,
know.
good. But yeah, Don, that day when we went outside, I was like, yo, we gonna grill it. It was snowing. We like, we gonna grill today. Put that grill right outside. Going up and started grilling in the snow, yo.
Yo,
Yo,
grill.
it was like 3 or 4
I don't know what
feet of
it is.
snow outside, man. We had to clear a passport and everything, man.
I think we shoveled the snow too. We shoveled the snow.
Yeah, we did. We
For
shoveled
real?
the snow out the way so we had somewhere to sit.
Yeah,
That is
and
hilarious.
set it up and put the grill out. You know what I mean? Because everybody wheeled it right
Yeah.
out my garage to set it right up.
We went right to the supermarket. We all bought some meat and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And just grill. Like it was the craziest shit. We were like, I want to grill today. I'm like, you know what? I got a couple of dollars. I'm gonna go to the supermarket, get some meat and some food real quick. Let's go.
Uh-huh.
He
Yeah.
already had the charcoals there.
I used to grill in the rain too, man.
Yeah, remember? I had my umbrella. Remember about I had the umbrella
Yup.
right up, right
Oh,
over
Yeah.
the
you
grill.
got that
The
chili
big
going?
umbrella. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I,
Set
was
it on the grill.
I don't know what it is. The different weather kind of changes the taste of the food, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. When I grill out in the snow, it tastes different than when I grill in the summertime.
I can
Oh
be
yeah.
honest with you. You know why? It's the air quality, man. It's different, man.
I think
Probably
so.
so.
I think because the
Probably.
air is cleaner probably in the sun.
Yeah, because in the summertime, you got that
In the
dry, musty
wintertime,
heat, man.
in
You
the
know, the
wintertime,
summertime.
after the snow, after while it's snowing, it's getting all the stuff pure. It's purifying the air. You know, all the stuff in the air when it. And this is real shit though. You know, this
Yeah,
little
right.
something that you hear. Like when it snows and when it rains, whatever's in the air, it catches and it kind of it brings down to the ground. So
Mm,
the air is more pure. You know what I mean?
I
It's
think so.
a lot cleaner.
Refreshing.
So,
I think you need to stop smoking that because I don't think that has anything to do with the flavor. I
nobody
think
cares
it's
about what
because
you say.
it
Nobody
was
cares
hot
about what
in
you
the
say.
winter time, so you appreciate the flavor more. I don't think it has anything to do. I mean, are you taking dirt to throw on the charcoal? Then maybe
First
it'll
of all,
change
are
the
you a
taste.
griller? Do you grill?
I grill. Yes,
You
I'm a very
charcoal
good
grill?
griller.
Charcoal grill?
Charcoal versus propane. Yes, I prefer charcoal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
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 So she know a
Okay.
little something. She know a little something.
Be like,
The air quality.
if
Talk
you got
about grilling, not freaking
Look,
wine.
it
yo,
changed my food. I don't care about your food.
Because you haven't had my food. That's why you don't care.
because
No
if you
salmon
go,
for you next time, mister.
because
But
you
anyway,
can't
like
call
I
yourself
was
a griller
saying,
if you
the
only do
air is
propane.
cleaner,
That's
man. The
it.
air
That's
is
what I say all the
cleaner.
time. If you don't use charcoal, you're not a griller. I don't call you that. That's just taking your stove right outside and use propane. You got to be a charcoal
You
person.
gotta be
So how do
charcoal
you
or wood. It
now
gotta be one or
do
the
you
other.
build your do you put your charcoal up in a mound when you light it up and you smoke them?
Nope,
No,
we don't do none of that. We
You
got
just throw it in there and start a fire.
no, you don't need to do all that. See, we got these things called the chimney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm saying. You don't need a chimney.
another charcoal artist that needs to be schooled, Andre. Let us know what's going on.
Like
I know.
the chimney just stacks your coals for you. I mean, you can stack the coals on your own without chimney and smoke them.
Oh
And then you can
no,
put
but see,
like
we don't use.
and then you can put like your flavored chips
Ain't
in there,
nobody
whether you want
going
your
to
apple
try
chips
to.
or your maple chips or your hickory chips or your cedar chips.
Ain't nobody
Okay,
preventing
she
pyramids
just
and take it on fire, yo. Yeah. All you need is a chimney. All you gotta do is pour it in and light it under, and you're done. You want to do all this
Man,
artsy?
that's amateur grilling 101.
You're crazy. Yo, if you gotta put it, look. I know all about the pyramid. But if you're gonna sit there and put the pyramid together and get your hands dirty, that's up to you. But I ain't doing that shit. I'm just going
Why
right
would you get? I mean, that's what they make tongs for.
now.
Tongs, you know?
One by one. Oh hell no! I
You
just
be
take
out
it
there
back.
forever.
Get my little
You be
chimney
out there
joint. Put
forever.
the
You know
paper
what I'm
underneath,
saying?
Take
light it up,
forever. Oh my
and
God.
let it get
That
ready.
is
Open the
so.
bag, you pour it in the chimney, and then
Yeah.
you slide it under, and you're done. You got to do all this. You got to
Right,
do a
though.
whole
Ain't
bunch of
nobody doing all that work.
Weren't you just talking about using an umbrella and grilling in the rain?
Yeah,
Yes.
we got that.
Okay, so how is that any different than just stacking your coals?
Nah,
Also, that's
You're
labor
not
intensive
suggesting
too, you know.
that.
You
If
gotta
you're
keep
not,
your fire going in the
no,
rain.
no.
Gotta protect your
done,
fire with your umbrella.
we've done what you've done.
yeah, we done with you.
Come to the new school.
I'm just cheap. I'm not paying for a darn chimney when I can stack my own coals.
What the chimney cost? $10?
I just said I'm cheap. Cheap. You know?
Because while I got the chimney going, I'm in the house getting all my stuff, bringing it out,
You know what I'm
bringing it
saying?
out,
You put your food together.
and all that. By the time I get right there, boop,
Boom.
boop, done, ready to go.
Boom. Now, if y'all listen, if y'all want to sit down and grab your tongs, take the pyramid,
One at a
set it on
time.
fire, enjoy your life.
So it doesn't take as long as you're making it out to be.
Uh,
So you
uh,
guys are professional grillers.
Then some of it, then air some
I
of it
forgot.
fall out.
I forgot men
the
like their
ground.
little gadgets. I forgot. You guys like your little tools and your gadgets and your gizmos and your whatchamacallits and your little thingamajiggies.
yo, we like pyramids
Like
too, but we like them on CD or on the card.
I just need a lighter, some lighter fluid, some coals, for some flavored wood chips, and then some food to throw on the grill.
You
We don't
already
do
let
lighter
know how
fluid.
amateur you are because you need lighter. No, nobody needs
We don't do lighter fluid no more. We don't do lighter fluid.
I mean, if you're using wood chip coals, then no, you don't need lighter fluid. But if you're
No, you
using
don't.
it, just
You
depends.
don't need
Lots of
lighter
lighter
fluid at all.
fluid.
You don't need lighter fluid at all.
The chimney, you
At
don't need any
all.
lighter fluid. Just something to light it up. Paper, put it under
You
there.
just put the coals in, put the paper underneath, light it
Put it
up,
up.
done. They turn white, boom.
Done it.
Ain't no lighter
Light it
fluids. We don't have to wait by poisoning ourselves no more. We don't do the poison no more. No lighter fluid.
We've had enough poison. This is enough poison. You know what I'm saying? I could go to a regular restaurant and get
Muscle
poisoned.
mom use the lighter fluid, man. You be taking the lighter fluid in your food. Well, they don't let them burn off enough, man. Oh, hell no. That's why
I chased Don away. He left.
he know already. He's been around.
He already
He's been around.
he got 2 grilling uncles.
Yeah,
He know
he know
Once
already.
he had a lighter fluid, he knew to run.
I know he left as I chased him away.
Lighter fluid, he trying to kill me.
Grill away, it's been ruined.
Yeah, and then you got to season your grill when you first get it, girl, so everything don't taste like metal.
That
You know,
is correct.
Yeah.
How do you season your grill?
Well, when you first get it, you put the charcoals in, you let it burn for like about an
Andre, you went off. I don't even hear you no more.
Yeah.
Then after about an hour or two, you take some chicken grease, some bacon grease, or some vegetable oil, whatever, and then you lift up the lid and then you spray that all over your lid. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say, I normally will brush oil on the grates and burn that off a couple of times.
But
I know that's the 2 professional grillers. I'm asking advice. Is that the correct
All
way?
right, that's how Andre do it. I'll tell you how I do it. Like what I usually do is I take some oil before I even start, and I'll just use my brush and and you can put any seasons you want in there. You like whatever you like in your seasonings. That's what I do the grill with. I do that with that whatever seasons I really like. As a constant, just and I brush it over the grill, and then I pour my coals in, and then I close it and make sure it get at least up to like 450, really hot. You want it to get really hot because It's just like, okay, you ever buy cast iron that hasn't been treated?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that. You gotta
It
oil
is
it,
like that.
put it on fire. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta put it on
Yeah.
fire,
Mm-hmm.
so that
Mm-hmm.
it's coating. So it's the same
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's just that you're treating your grill so it can cook the way you want it to.
Okay.
And that food tastes better because it's seasoned. So, but when you first get it, it's all metal and all that stuff. That's why you gotta put all that stuff in there. You got it's usually be like a 2 or 3 hour thing.
Mm.
Usually like an hour or two, then you let it just get hot, and then you just put all that stuff all over, and then you just wait about another hour. Then your
Mhm.
grill is ready to go from when you first get it. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Yeah, because I was wondering when my food, like years ago, we talking about in the early '90s, we were like trying to figure out why the food tastes like metal. When I first got the grill, then when I threw away that grill and I got another one, I finally read the instructions. It's like, you need to season your grill. I was like, oh, okay. We don't never read the instructions. We just start.
Yeah.
So I finally read it. I was like, okay. And then that's when they told us you got to set it up. And then you eventually put some oil in there and stuff like that. And then you let it burn some more, like we just talked about. And after that, no more metal taste in your food.
No more metal.
You know what I mean? And that's when we started doing some other stuff, wrapping our stuff up in that tin foil. So, your stuff don't be like a brick the next couple of days and you good to go.
Good to go, girl.
Good to go. She must be on the grill too. You must be getting the grill ready.
Did you just take a look at your grill and curse yourself?
So,
it looked like I left the lights on in my car, so I was looking because I'm outside. But that was good.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I get that girl ready.
We just started wrapping everything up in tin foil, you know what I mean? Like steaks, ribs, and turkey drumsticks, and that way, when
Well,
it
that's
keeps
not
all the juices
grilling.
and all.
That's baking.
Oh no, that's grilling.
No, that's
grilling,
baby.
Because
They're
you know
wrapping
why?
it in tin foil.
Because the reason is because when you don't use the tin foil, all your juices drop on top of the charcoal. So that's why when you try to eat your steak or rib the next day, it tastes like a brick because you done took all the juices out of it. So it don't have nothing to keep it soft. So that's why 3 days later or 4 days later, I can cut my steak with a knife. You know what I mean? Because it's just all the juices stayed in it. You know what I mean? It didn't drip on the charcoal. So another tip, honey, for the grill.
I mean, I thought you're professional. Just get the grilling pan that has the holes and it'll hold the juices, but you still get the flames going on there. I mean, the whole point of grilling is to get that flame.
Oh, you get the flame on there. You don't just do it. Look, there's more to it. There's more to it.
There are steps you have to take.
After you got it cooked, after you know that is where you want it to be in the cook process. Because some people like it really soft. Some people like it a meatier bite. So you cook it up to the level that you like it to be, right? And then you take it off the grill. You take it out to the well, we usually do ribs. So what I would do is I'll take the ribs off. They'll be like almost falling off the bone. You know what I'm saying? And then I put it right on top of the fire, and I let the fire is already hot and going. So that gives a chance to brown. So you brown it on one side, let it brown for a few minutes. Then that's when I flip it, and when I flip it, that's when I put the barbecue sauce
on it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then that's it, girl. Then it's ready to go. It's ready to go.
Best barbecue you ever have.
So what is your favorite thing to actually cook on a grill?
Say what?
What's your favorite thing to actually cook on a grill?
Steak and ribs. Those are my favorite things. I like cooking chicken.
Oh, yeah. Steak and ribs. The best.
Steak and ribs. I like chicken. I like I haven't been
chicken wings.
Successfully cooked fish yet. Cause I think you gotta with fish you need like a spray thing so you can put it on some wood or something. I don't know. I
the one time
for the fish they sell a mesh. It's like a little mesh that goes right over the grates.
Yeah.
And you cook it on the mesh.
Well, some people what they do is they cook it on a plank. Like they'll buy wood planks.
Yeah, the cedar planks.
Yeah.
That they have for the fish.
So, you can do it with cedar or whatever type of wood you like.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was like, Yeah, I'm trying to do that, but I wasn't successful. I tried it once. I wasn't that successful. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't cook fish. I had it in there way too long.
Yeah, fish is quick. You don't have to cook fish very long.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I messed that up. But I'm gonna try it one more time. You know what I mean? I'm buying me some planks. I'm gonna listen to them. I might have to buy me one of those oil spray things, and we'll see, man. We'll see. But until that time, I ain't messing with no fish on no grill, because fish on the grill is horrible. It sticks. It's hard to get off. The skin just sticks off. Yeah, so you need to have a device to cook fish on the grill correctly.
Well,
Yeah.
what works for me if I want to do like salmon is the best fish to do on a grill because it has that thickness.
And that fat, it has a lot of fat.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
just get a stick of butter and like literally just on the grate, and then you put your
Okay.
salmon on there, and it won't stick. Gonna get a little flame, and it'll give it that char mark. And then you just when you pick your fish up, you want to hit it with the butter again before you do the other side, so you get that nice grill mark on your fish. And then if you have a
What do you do? Do you
2-level one, which I do, then I put it on the top level and I let it finish cooking on that top level, so it's not in the direct flame.
Okay, maybe that's what I did wrong because I had it right on the bottom one, not the top one.
Yeah. So it's like if you want to put grill marks on it, you're only putting grill marks on it, and then you put it on that top rack, so it's not directly in the flame. And
Gotcha.
that's,
Hmm.
yeah, I taught you something.
You told me
Was
something.
Yeah, right. All right,
I'll
all
put
right.
it, and then when I buy my salmon and set it on fire, I'm gonna flame the hell out of you.
stick butter, not butter in a tub. Get stick butter.
Stick butter. I got stick butter that joint. Okay. All right.
Stick butter on that, and then you get that butter flavor in your fish too. That's really good. You can do that for steak as well.
I like butter.
Oh, I haven't done. I haven't done my butter. I haven't done butter on my steak though.
You never
I've done
put
a lot of
butter
other
on your
things on.
steak?
Well, because
I
butter
never-
when you take butter out of the fridge, it's hard. So
Right.
it's beautiful for that. You don't want the
I-
melted butter that's on the counter. You want it right out of the fridge. Stick butter.
I've never put butter on anything.
Oh,
I
butter on a
put
steak?
butter on anything was my turkey drumstick. I put butter on that with my turkey drumstick, but I haven't put butter ever on my steak or my ribs.
Yeah, butter on steak is good, right? Butter on steak is good. Some people put butter on their steak after it's cooked.
You make a butter herb sauce and then you brush that on top. Mwah. Delicious.
I haven't done that. I haven't done that.
Yeah. I've done it once, but I'm kind of a pure kind of steak dude, so I don't really do the butter thing too often.
Okay.
Because my marinade is so off the chain. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything. I don't want nothing to interrupt my food, yo.
That's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
real,
Yeah, I
man.
want to get that up. I remember I had that. Oh yeah, I got me another one, but I haven't even took out the plastic yet. I got a grill here. I bought a grill last year, and I still haven't took it out yet because usually it's only me. So I take my little small one that you had. Remember I bought that you had that little small one.
Yeah.
So I just put that on the table and do that. But it ain't had no big thing going on here, so I haven't pulled it out yet. But I was like, I gotta take it out one of these days so I can prep it at least so it can be ready. So when I finally do take it out there, I ain't gotta wait 3 hours. You know what I mean? If I can start putting stuff on the grill. So I gotta take it out there and prep that joint. Yeah, I gotta take it out. So I gotta see what's up. Yeah, the big boy. Big boy. I gotta take the
Sunday, so we can grill our asses off, you know?
I know, yeah, we grilling on Sunday, girl. And so I'm gonna probably be there around a little bit around 12 noon, 1. So that way we get started early. So by the time the game start, you know what I mean, all the ribs and everything be cooked. You know what I mean? We'd be ready to go. We'd be ready to go. Harmony coming.
You still in Florida?
I'm still in Florida. Oh, I'm back in Florida because I was in the DR. I tried calling in from the DR, but I couldn't get a strong enough signal. So I kept booting me out. But
I appreciate
loyalty.
Look at that loyalty.
Well, Carmen's gonna be down. Carmen's coming back Sunday night though. So she'll be back late Sunday night.
Yeah, I'm
So,
gonna see Carmen on Saturday, picking her up.
okay, y'all should grill. Now we talking about the grill. Y'all should grill.
We're doing it's my grandson's birthday on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So y'all gonna be doing something now.
They got things to do. They got things to do.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what? Let's see what we're gonna grill. I gotta take my ribs out the freezer. Whew.
I was gonna say, and then put it in a cooler with some dry ice, and then you could FedEx it to Florida. Save me my plate.
Someone got some plans. But you gonna
Save
get
me my
it
plate.
in.
I want my plate.
Well, I'm gonna bring some.
She want to play. You gonna put it in a plastic bag and shit, and just air out of it so it don't go bad on the way, yo.
You gotta get it one of those little styrofoam coolers and put some dry ice,
Yeah,
and then you just FedEx it.
Oh, you know what, though? We can take the frying pan out, put it in the grill too, so we can do the vegetables. You know what I mean? We can do the broccoli and stuff. If you want to do that, like I used to make it in the oven.
Pan you gave me.
Oh, damn! I forgot about that.
I don't know if that'll fit.
Oh, that'll fit in that.
Vegetables I'll normally do in the aluminum foil.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got all our stuff is cast iron, so
well, I got
just go in there, throw it in there.
I can just throw it in my long cast iron pan because that'll fit in the grill.
Oh yeah. We do that and just do the vegetables right on that joint. Yeah. Hook that up. We haven't done
Are
it.
you going to this barbecue they're talking about? Or are they just talking about all this grilling and we just not gonna be there?
I can't. It's gonna be kind of late. So
isn't that rude, Don?
it's gonna be kind of late
was
for me.
invited. Now we do have another bed in the house where they can sleep, but maybe they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear me and girlfriend doing things. So I don't know what's going on.
You probably kick this out before they even happen. Y'all too damn loud. Are you embarrassing me back here?
Yo, you got Wi-Fi.
I mean, what's that? All of 5 minutes, he'll be all right.
I hope it's only 5 minutes. That'd be nice.
5 minutes to an hour.
Yo, we can do it. Well, God, you can always come up chill a little bit and go home with some food. Yeah, I mean, if you want. You know what I mean? We'll be out there. We're gonna be out there around 12. So I'm gonna get there early. So
she down with this. She's down with her sickness right now. So she she always get that damn viral, man, something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right. That's
every year. Every year. She gets 1 week she's down every year, man. 1 week she's down every year. And this is her week.
Mine
was last week. Yeah, my week was last week. Thank you.
Grandbabies, you know what I'm saying? And Trina got babies and grandbabies. So, you almost.
And we are around them all the time. Those snot noses is all over the place. You know what I mean?
I'll do it.
I got the 2 grandbabies, unfortunately. My son-in-law tested positive last week. He has no symptoms. He just tested positive out of the blue. That was the day before I left to go to DR, so I was a little bit worried.
I can carry it all day, but I can't catch it. I'm asymptomatic, so I can carry it all day. You get it to me, I'll get it to somebody else. So I don't matter to me. I can carry it all day.
Yeah.
I'm a straight assassin. I can carry it all day, but I can't catch it though. So all the time. Tell me all the time.
That's because you eat all them damn vegetables. Nobody like your ass, light-skinned vegetable eater. Oh my damn man.
What's wrong with vegetables? Vegetables are good for you. Salad.
Not that I eat a lot of vegetables, but I used to steal my veggies. I used to get so mad at his ass.
Whole can of corn gone.
Peas.
Sweet corn. I finished all my sweet corn. That joint ain't last long at all, I was banging them out. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to see if we can find someone at the supermarket. Because I love that sweet corn. I love that sweet corn.
Yeah, it gotta be sweet with you, man. Sweet carrot, sweet string beans, sweet all.
Even his green beans gotta have sugar in it, yo.
Oh no, it's that he did. What the marinade you did with the pork chops with the apple cider vinegar and the brown sugar?
Uh-huh.
Brown sugar for marinade. I'm like, okay, that was something new. That was good. I'm still
Yeah,
in
I
that one.
know. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Oh, let me help
That
you.
one is beautiful, yo. I never thought brown sugar would be good on any type of meat until I grew up and had to cook it my damn self. That shit worked.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
worked. I love that. That made me. I'm thinking now. I'm looking forward. I'm glad I had this going because we having a grill going on Sunday. I'm ready, man. This made me extra
I
ready.
know you ready on
You know what
Sunday.
I mean? Extra ready. Ikon, you want me to save you a plate so when you come if you come the next week, you get a plate, something. You want me?
No, you ain't gotta do all this FedEx my shit 24 hours. So.
I don't like you like that. I ain't spending no money.
I mean, I cash app you, you know, ain't no problem. You know what I mean?
All right, we can work it up
Just
now.
make sure it's a no drip box, so my juices are still intact.
Oh, I'll buy a container.
So that's two styrofoam little coolers, a couple things of dry ice. And you got one for Don and you got one for me. Okay.
I'm sorry, Irene, but you too far away. By the time the food get to you, it's gonna be someone else gonna steal it. They're gonna steal it off the porch.
Like that's what they have tape for. You know, you tape that up. Like treat that like, it's a heart transplant or something. Special delivery.
You have the sign there, you have the signs for the food. I didn't even put this end up. So when they,
Just find out.
you know what I'm saying? So guys, they gonna take it to you, but they gonna turn it upside down on purpose to you.
They gonna smell it, man. They gonna smell it alone. Be like, nah, this ain't get delivered to nobody. It's a grub in here. It's a grub in here. I'm gonna lose my job today trying to deliver this.
Man, right.
This ain't no Uber Eats.
right.
No, this is better than Uber Eats. This is like fresh off the
I'm gonna make
grill.
me some more right up upside down cake. I'm gonna make me some more of that. So I'll make that.
How was your last cake, man? How was your last cake?
Oh, it's good, yo. It's good. Carmen's daughter loves it. She texted me when she got the food. It's so good.
Did you put syrup in this cake, Andre? Which cake is this?
No. Right upside down cake. It wasn't no syrup in it.
Well, okay, I had to check with you, bro.
Only tried that one time. That was in some cookies. So let's see how it turned out. I was experimenting. You know what I mean? So I had to see how that go. But I did put some sweet condensed milk in it instead of regular milk. It tastes so good, yo. I ain't gonna lie. It tastes so good.
Okay, I told you would like that shit, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I done it before. It's been a while since I've done it. You know what I mean? So, but I had ran out of milk, so I was like, you know what? Here we go.
There we go.
There you go. So,
new recipe.
yeah, I'm gonna make me 2 pots. I'm gonna make me, hey guy, you okay? I'm gonna make me 2. I'm gonna make one for Jasmine and the kids, and I'm gonna make one for us when we get to the play.
I'll be expecting my package on Monday.
My address. This is all on YouTube. Everybody gonna know your address, girl.
It'll be fine. It'll be here on Monday, okay? Excuse. You can address it to LCNYC or Irene Vega or, you can address it to
I only got 25.
current homeowner, whatever. I'll get it. Don't worry about it.
It's all good. Y'all making me hungry. Damn, we've been on here for an hour already, yo. I didn't know if this was a good content. Look, I didn't even know if this was a good subject until I started talking about it.
Yeah, remember I wanted to talk about the grill. I was like, because I want to talk about some grilling. Someone might have some tips. That fish was like, fish on it. I never tried fish on a. I don't really do fish like that, but I would never think about grilling it on a. I don't know, grilling on a grill.
Well, it has to be a dense fish like salmon or swordfish. Like you don't want to do like tilapia or whitefish or cod. That's just gonna.
It's gonna
That
dry
falls
out.
apart in the pan,
You want a
let
nice
alone on
meat,
the
like a
grill.
good catfish, a nice
Or
meaty
a
thick
catfish,
fish.
yeah.
You
A
want a
nice,
nice meaty
You know, it's
fish.
not
fat
flaky.
fish. You want a
I love me
fish
some
that has
cat.
a lot of fat in it.
Tuna
Mm.
is good on the grill too.
Yeah, I like to. I don't like to. I like
Andre,
to.
tuna
Yeah.
fish and tuna are two different things, bro.
Tuna is a fish, just letting you know.
The tuna
What?
Like
steak is
not
way different than the tuna
bumblebee
fish.
tuna in a can. I'm talking about the actual tuna.
Yeah, that's different, dog. It's not the same,
Is
bro.
it?
It's not the
Oh,
same.
okay.
You got
You know, I
ahi
can't.
tuna. Ahi tuna is actually very good. Or like bluefin tuna is also really good.
Mm-hmm.
I have to see it.
I'm gonna try that fish on there. I'm gonna try that, man. I'm gonna buy me some planks again. And now that I'm able to lift shit, I'm gonna be doing stuff.
Now, do you wet the plank when you put it on there, or no? You just
What,
put
the
oil
plank?
on it?
I think
Yeah.
you gotta spray the plank. You gotta spray it with some oil.
Or some oil? Oh, okay. Oh,
Well,
okay.
first you gotta soak it. You gotta soak it overnight, right? You gotta soak it
Mhm.
overnight so it won't burn out too fast on the on.
Mhm.
So after you soak it, you throw it
Oh,
over the
okay.
oil, throw your fish on there. It's a fire.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But another question, Irene. When you cook your fish, do you have the skin on the whole fish?
No, it's only on the one side. Unless
Just the
it's the
one
whole
side?
fish. It's usually the fillet and it has the skin on one side.
Okay. All right.
So then and you want to do the skin side last on a grill, opposite of in a pan.
You want to do so when you put it, you put the skin side up when you put it on
The
the pan.
first time you're doing the butter, you're gonna score because you're scoring your grill marks on it, like I said. And once that's scored, then you put it on the skin side. You want to score that as well. Now, if you want to do just the one, or you want to do your little triangles and flip it 90 degrees and get your little triangle grill marks on there,
And
that's
then
up
you
to
put it
you.
on, and after that you put it on the plank
And then
and
put
let
it
it.
on either take it off or put it on foil or just take it off the direct flame. But you still want to
Okay.
keep cooking it. But honestly, it should be done in less than 10 minutes. Any kind of
Yeah,
fish.
yeah, that's where I went wrong.
Yeah, because
But
you used to put it on the grill and leaving it on there for a
I was
while.
cooking that thing like chicken.
yeah, then you're gonna get just a piece of rubber.
That's exactly what I got.
That's what you got.
I was like, this is edible. I don't care.
Then you just get a piece of rubber when you when you overcook your fish.
Nothing like good old
Mm.
fashioned overcooked whiting on the grill, yo.
And then I'm like, like I like sushi, so I do my fish medium.
Okay.
Well,
So I know some people like it well done, but I like it medium. And I like medium because the next day when I heat it up again, it's still not overcooked.
There you go. I get that.
oh yeah, I did that. I get that.
I get that.
Okay.
I get that. Well, you know what, y'all? We are at the hour, yo. And I apologize for having to have this on my phone. But I kind of like having it on my phone. That was kind of fun, tell you the truth. I couldn't mute nobody, though. I didn't like that.
Oh, you
Yeah.
wanted to mute me so bad, didn't you? I know you're talking to me.
I was poking at you for 3 minutes. But it's all good. It's all good. Listen, guys, thanks for
But I love
coming.
you anyway. It's
I
okay.
love you too, and I love all y'all, and I'm grateful to have you. This was a great episode for me. You know what I'm saying? We might do this one time again because I love grilling, but maybe in the summertime when it's hot and we get outside doing some. I could do it while I'm
Everybody
grilling.
gonna talk this stuff.
Talk
Everybody
some
gonna
crap,
talk this stuff. That's what they got
yeah,
family.
talk some crap while I'm grilling. Yeah, I
I'm
love
gonna say, have any of you ever fried a turkey? I'd like to learn how to do that without burning down the
it. No,
house.
no.
My
I haven't
wife,
done that.
my wife got one of those Instapots.
Oh yeah?
Huge. Oh my God.
What is it? It's a pot. What is that?
It
What is
cooks
that?
everything fast as hell. Instead of doing a
Okay.
turkey in like 6 hours, you can do one in like 3.
Oh yeah.
Is that
You know what?
you gotta do that outside or what is that?
It's not.
It's really, imagine, you know those big boil pots you see in those slave movies?
Mhm.
Well, imagine that having a lid that you gotta shut, close. It's a digital screen on it. It's an air fryer for like chicken or turkey
A big
or
old
whole
chicken.
chickens. Yeah.
Well, you get a 20-pounder in there.
I think it's 15 up to 15. The one we have is like 15. I think it's 15
Okay.
to 17, 15, 17, something like that.
All right, that's big enough for
For
me.
a
You
good
know,
sized
I'll be having people over like that, so that's good.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you talking
She
about a
bought it.
turkey?
She bought it like years ago. She bought it maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. It was on sale at Best Buy. You know how women do it. It's on sale.
So I gotta get it.
Listen to me.
Not me, I'm cheap.
The original price was over $100. She got it for 25.
Oh,
That's a very good deal. I might have bought it at that deal though.
I might have bought
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Because
I
she
might
bought
not know what
that.
it was and bought that.
She bought that and an air fryer oven, and she only spent like $35.
I don't like air fryer. It just don't. The food just don't taste good to me in an air fryer. I don't get the flavor like I do.
Well, she did the Instapot with the turkey. Man, yo, when I say crazy flavor, crazy.
I've seen people like
she teriyaki the chicken and put that joint up in there.
I see people
That's
deep
all
frying
good.
the turkey. Deep frying the turkey. Every time I had some of them deep fried turkeys, it don't taste all like that to me. It's
Really?
to me it
It depends on the grease. That's why it depends on the grease.
Because a lot of people use peanut
I've
grease,
seen
and that's a good grease for. That's the best grease to use. I heard peanut
The
grease.
peanut oil.
Peanut
I
oil.
had it
Yeah.
in peanut. I had it tasted in peanut oil, but it just I don't know. It just wasn't. It tastes flavorful enough for me.
That's because
Like,
it flew out of the pot across to the neighbor's yard and then they went and picked it up and put it back in there again.
Hey Andre, when you bit into the chicken, did you still have a grainy kind of? Did your teeth go when you bit down? Did you feel grains like sand in there?
Oh, they had it at the job, man, and it was just
Particles of dirt.
That thing blew out of the pot and landed on the roof and they went up there and got it again.
You got a hose and washed it down and shit. And
Washed
put
it
it
down.
in there.
I was like, something ain't right about this turkey.
And why you still eating it though? You still eating it.
Yo, it just didn't have the flavor that I was expecting on it. You know what I mean? From a turkey, it just didn't have a flavor. They cooked it in peanut oil too, so but it just didn't have that flavor. Like,
Well,
But
you know,
another
it's
thing,
like
some people don't understand is that when you do stuff like that, you have to baste the turkey
Marinate it.
first.
yeah,
Yes, you
you
got
gotta
to
marinate
first.
that bitch. That bitch need to be
They probably just threw it in the
marinated
grease thinking the grease had its own flavor in it.
Yeah.
And so you just had plain turkey. That's why it probably didn't taste right.
Mhm.
so you really got that.
Surprised. Like all the roasts and marinades, like if I'm doing like a roast, a turkey, anything big, that thing is gonna be marinating for at least 2 days
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
before I cook
yeah.
it. Like
That's
I
right.
start doing Thanksgiving like on Tuesday. I'll do all my prep work, chopping, marinating, seasoning. That goes there.
Mhm.
So Thursday morning, everything's been marinated, everything's been chopped, everything's been cut, and then just
Yeah,
start putting everything all together.
That's how it's
yeah.
supposed to be.
That's what I do. I buy.
Marinate for 2 days. Yeah, there's flavor all the way through.
Yeah, I'll buy a whole turkey or a whole chicken, like a big old chicken, whole, and I'll just marinate it. I'll brine it. What they call is like I'll get some water, some sugar, some salt, some anything acidic. You know what I'm saying? Vinegar, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just brine it for a day, and then I'll just throw it in the oven. You don't have to do nothing else to it. Just rinse it off, throw it in the oven. That's it. You're done.
Or I have a pick. It's like an ice pick, and I take all my frustrations out on that, and I poke holes. Literally, like it's like a murder scene, but I poke the holes with an ice pick. It's a straight pick, because you don't want to mutilate your meat. But you poke the holes through, so that when you marinate it, it goes in all those holes and it gets into the center. Like I've never heard anybody complain that I have a dry turkey breast or anything like that, because All that flavor
Mm.
goes through.
Well, when I started brining, like overnight, I've never had a dry turkey after that or a dry chicken. Even if I overcooked it, it was still good. Like it still had like a lot of juices coming out of it. So I was like, okay, that's a good idea. Because what I learned, okay, scientifically, what I learned is that when you get the salt and the sugar together, and they automatically will go all the way through your chicken, just automatically, and whatever flavors you have with them will go right into your chicken or turkey or whatever. Just scientifically, that's just what happens. Like there's some type of let me say it's kind of a cooking thing. It kind of cooks it a little bit, and all throughout your turkey. So and for some reason, I don't know what it is. It's hard to cook all the juices out of it. Like you get it more time on the cook time than you would if you were just to throw it in there, and because it'll just dry out and that'll just be your problem. You know what I mean? So brining can save your chicken or turkey even if it's overcooked.
Mm.
Just a little tip. Just a little tip.
Mm. I'm gonna give me a whole chicken. Try that sucker.
It ain't
Mhm.
boring. And Andre, before you do it, please go on a Food Network or somewhere and let them tell you how to brine. Don't just say, "Okay, I know Duke." You know what I'm saying?
No, we I'm gonna call you up. I'm gonna call you up. Then I'm gonna
He
see what
said,
you
he
do.
said, go on a Food Network. He said, don't even ask me how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry, I dropped my phone. He don't listen to me.
Oh, okay.
I listen to all of what he talking about. I listen.
I told him
So,
what to do. And he said, "You know what? I decided."
Your way ain't working the way my way should.
Yeah.
I've done that once, twice with him. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I do listen to him for the most part. So yeah.
He learned from a lot of lessons. It took a lot of lessons to you for him to listen. He was
Yeah.
here and was cooking for me. He wouldn't listen to me. I was like, Andre, all you gotta do is like, just open.
And he's like, yeah, that's nice. I'm going to do it this way.
I'm like, man, it didn't come out the way it's supposed to. That's why next time I gotta listen to that fool.
Yeah, so like Aaron said, Andre, go on to Food Network.
I put the grind on, y'all. I put this grind on. Yeah. Yeah,
All
man,
right,
I
I
grill
want to end this, y'all. I want to end it. This is a great tour record now. I'm very grateful that you guys came. And I love you. I'm just gonna wave goodbye and can't hold on. Before I go, let me see if I can figure out what we're doing next week. Let me see if I can find my schedule.
This one schedule.
Oh, on Saturday. Okay, you guys still see me? On
Yeah.
Saturday in crypto. Saturday.
We're doing
What is
crypto again?
Stocks and crypto on Saturday.
You'll do it
We
again?
just did that.
Is Omar going to come
We're
on?
doing it once a month, baby. We're gonna do it once a month. You guys asked me to do it once a month. I'm doing it once a month.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I got to go. And then I
Okay.
thank you guys. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna wave you out. Y'all have a
All
good
Bye.
night, man. See y'all later.
right.
Have a good night.
All right. Good night. Love y'all.
All right, now.